1K, I am doing a few streams to um, showcase everything that I've done on the channel. So that's gotten subscribers and stuff. So the Blu-ray collection already done. Now we're doing the PlayStation collection. I mean, I've got PS3 and PS2 collection upstairs, but yeah, and then I'm gonna do some gaming live streams, review some movies and TV shows. There will be a pets live stream soon. But anyway, today, right now we're doing the PlayStation collection, PlayStation 4 and 5, not 2 or 3 or 1, just 4 and 5. So we're going to start from the top, go to the bottom. And anyway, so as you can see, like, I don't have a full shelf of PS5 games. But yeah, I've got PS5, then VR1, PSVR1, and then we've got a PlayStation 4. So anyway, we'll start at the beginning. I'll just grab a clump of them, and I'll go through them and talk about them slightly, and then move on to the next. So anyway, we'll start off with Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I really love Vikings and anything Viking related. It's really good. I really love it. But this game, the problem with Ubisoft games is they just put a big, ridiculously sized open world, and then they just fill it with a couple of shite, and then like just things, just copy and paste a bunch of shite in, and that's it. It's ridiculous. I wanted to get the platinum, but it's not worth it. It will take forever. I would still like to get the platinum, but I'm really done with Assassin's Creed games. Really am. The shit. Anyway, straight on to the next one, Black Ops Cold War. I am close to the platinum on this, but I don't have the platinum. Again, I'm going to tell you what ones I've platinumed and what ones I haven't. But anyway, we've got Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. It's a good game. I enjoyed it. It's one of the first PS5 games actually I owned. I actually owned this before I even owned the PS5, I believe. Yeah, because for some reason they were selling the games before the console was even out. So yeah, I don't have the platinum. Anyway, next one we've got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Not as good as the original. It's alright. It's very short, and yeah, I haven't really played a lot of anything but the campaign, but yeah, have not platinumed. Next up, we have Dead Island. Dead Island, and it's the Day 1 edition, but it's pre-owned, so I didn't have any of the DLC. But anyway, this is the first in a row here that I've actually platinumed. I did a couple of live streams of this as well recently. It's a really good game, way better than the original or Riptide. I love it. It's a really fun game. I want to get the DLC, but the season pass is a bit. It's not worth it for how short the DLC is. But yeah, really good game. If you haven't played it, it's worth buying. It's a lot cheaper than what I've just got it now. I think it's went down to like below £20. This is pre-owned, by the way, at CEX. But yeah. So anyway, first they're platinumed. Anyway, next is Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition. I got this is another like early PS5 game, I believe, that I got. I love it. I really love it. I think I can never get this platinum, but it's a really good game, and it's actually making us want to replay it. To be fair, um, it's well worth playing. This is a really fun game. I don't like how you just keep hitting an enemy and it just doesn't feel satisfying. But because they got ridiculous health, but well worth playing. Um, Next up we have a beautiful game, absolutely fantastic. I have not got the DLC yet, but Elden Ring. I love this game. I adore this game. It's great. I have the platinum on this. Obviously, if you haven't played it yet, well worth playing. I do want to like go back and like try and like do as much as I can. Like I could like just spend months and months just like playing this constantly. Because I've planned the game and I feel like I've barely scratched the surface. Um, and that's without the DLC. Anyway, next up, I only got this because it was like £1 or something at Asda, but FIFA 23. I don't like FIFA games, but it was like £1 at Asda, so I bought it, still in the wrapper. But yeah, I don't know if I ever will play this, but it's sitting on the shelf and it's plastic anyway. Anyway, next up, brilliant game. God of War Ragnarok. This is another platinum that I have. Well worth playing. Great game. It's weird that there's only two Norse God of War games we're getting. You'd think it would be another trilogy, but it's a great conclusion. I love it. Right. We'll take another clump out, but we'll still have one more on the original clump to show. Um, but I'll tell you what, I'll take all the PS5 games out. Like I said, I don't have a big PS5 collection. A lot of them are digital and stuff. But anyway, next up is something that I've also platinumed. We have Gotham Knights, the special edition, and look at this steelbook. This is a beautiful steelbook. It's a really good steelbook. I love it. Um, I love the artwork on it. The game is like not the great game, but I enjoyed it for what it was. It's like this is the thing. It's like yes, it's not a great game, but it's not like so bad that it's not like you can't just play it. It's like I didn't pay too much for it. It's a really great steelbook, whatever. But yeah, you know what? If you want to play something in the DC like in the DC universe, but you've already played the great games, then play this. Honestly, you're better off playing this than the Suicide Squad game for sure. But yeah, I've platinumed that. It was annoying the platinum at the end, but yeah. Now, oh fuck, everything's falling over. Um, Next up, we have Hades. Absolutely brilliant game, and I can't wait for the second one. It's not out yet on PlayStation, is it? I don't know. I just don't think it is. When does it come out, Hades 2? Um, Love the game. It took a long time to platinum, and obviously you just keep, replaying it, and getting more stuff. Afterward, so like I took some breaks from it because I didn't want to burn myself out. I mean, I planned this years ago, but yeah, just kept on working on it, and yeah, and eventually got the platinum, and it's a really good game, really good. Honestly, if you haven't played it yet, it'll be cheap as well, well worth getting. Uh, right. Next up is another one of those like ridiculous open worlds that are just like so the amount of things that you have to do that I just like I couldn't be bothered. I really could not be bothered. Um, but anyway, Hogwarts Legacy. I might go back to it eventually and platinum it. I probably will, but I just could not be asked with like how many like things you have to collect in the open world. It's just ridiculous, but I was very disappointed with it actually. All like main stories is mostly just having a lesson and a spell. It's it's kind of very disappointing to me. I did not enjoy it really. It's kind of bad, to be honest, in my opinion. Um, but anyway, Guardians of the Galaxy, another platinum I have. Um, Great game, well worth playing. I'm pretty sure it's like quite cheap now. Honestly, it's a really good game, especially if you're a Marvel fan. Well worth getting. I enjoyed getting that platinum. The end was a little bit annoying with like grinding stuff, but yeah. Anyway, now was like technically a PS4 game, but I got the PS5 version of it like on digital, so I put it in the PS5 collection anyway. But this is the PS4 version, but it's the special edition. This is the steelbook. As you can see, it came in this the big box, but I've put it on the shelf as well. But yeah, it's got nothing on it. It's just a red steelbook case, and it's yeah, and then it's got wait there. I'll take the disc out, so you can actually no, I don't need to take the disc out. It's this side. He's just doing a peace sign. I could take the disc. Oh, wait, now you can see it. There you go. Anyway, that's that. Steelbook. Really good steelbook. There you go. So anyway, got another Spider-Man. This is another. I've platinumed that like twice, by the way. PS4 and PS5 version. Anyway, this is another one that I've platinumed PS4 and PS5 version. This is like one of the first. This is like what, like literally, it's another one where for some reason they were selling the games before the console even came out, and I owned this before I even got the console. Really good game. I think it's like the second. It was Astrobot and then this that I platinumed on the PS5. So great game. Uh, One of my early platinums. And anyway, next up, Spider-Man 2, Marvel Spider-Man 2. I've got the platinum, uh, and I've actually done the added new trophies a couple of months ago. I do have them as well. Uh, I really dislike this game. It's not as good as the first one. It's kind of bad. It's not the worst. It's enjoyable in places, but the story is kind of shit. But I know that might be controversial, especially that I've gotten a lot of views off like making a lot of videos off this. But yeah, it's especially like I've had to play it so much to like get all those clips. I've like played it a lot, and yeah, I've got the platinum though. Anyway, another platinum that I have, Resident Evil Village. Great game. I love it. This is a really good steelbook as well. Um, this is actually the second version, the second one I've owned because when I originally got it, I pre-ordered the game. I got it and it was dented because the postman like just like hid it across my the Amazon guy just hid the game and over my gate, and it was all dented. I was like, oh great, and luckily they sent me a new one. Um, but for some reason this isn't opening. What? Why will it not open? There we'll go. Um, yeah, there's nothing like artwork on the inside. It's just black. But yeah, really good steelbook, really good game. I've played the DLC as well, but I have not got every trophy on the DLC. Uh, but yeah, really good game. I'm looking forward to the next Resident Evil game. I'm looking forward to the remakes and everything, whatever they do next. But yeah, that's another platinum. This game I have not finished. It is kind of boring, but I will eventually finish it. But Sonic Frontiers, yeah, it's an alright game, and I will finish it. I might even live stream, but yeah, have not finished it. Um, Next up, I fucking despise this. I hate this game. South Park Snow Day. It's a really bad game. It's awful. It's very cheap, but don't bother. Do not bother getting this game. Just Don't. It's really, really, really bad. I have not got the platinum. Here's a fun game, but the platinum is very hard, and so I don't have it. Yeah, I do. It's down here. It's right there. I am gonna get to it, and I'm seeing all the platinums that I have as well. All the platinums I have as well. Right there. So we're gonna get to it, but yeah. Um, and we're just doing PS5 right now, and then we're gonna do VR, and then it's gonna be PS4 where you'll see like Bloodborne and etc. etc. But yeah, I own Bloodborne. I got it fairly like I think I got it like a couple of weeks after it came out, so I've had it for a long time. But anyway, Super Monkey Ball, Mania. Great game, and I would actually. It's making this one. This is the thing about looking at all these games again, taking them off. It's like I haven't played them in a long time, a lot of them, and it's making us want to replay them, have another go at them. But I don't think I'll ever get the platinum on this. But it's a good game. I tell you what, we're gonna take the rest of the shelf off now. There we go. Right now on to the last. On to the last PS5 game that I've got on this shelf. Yeah, I don't have a big range of PS5 games physical, unfortunately. But we've got Jedi Survivor. If you subscribe to my channel, you'll know that I'm got clips scheduled for every single day right now of the game. But yeah, it's a great game. I want to go back and platinum it. I do not have the platinum yet, but I really enjoyed it. It's just like I'm really sick of open world games to be honest. Like just like oh, there's just like collectibles everywhere. I'm just kind of sick of it to be honest. Um, because I have like, I mean, I've platinumed Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga like so many times now. Uh, so many times, twice now. Sorry, it literally feels like how long it's taken as a platinum both versions. It's like it feels like I've like platinumed the games like dozens of it. Anyway, so now we're on to VR. There's only a handful of VR, but we've got Astrobot Rescue Mission. Obviously, the free game that you got when you got PS5 is amazing, and I do have the new Astrobot game pre-ordered, but I have not platinum this, and you need a PS4 controller, and I do not own one anymore. So I need a PS4 controller to be able to actually play this and get the platinum. But yeah, it's annoying that you have to use the PS4 controller. But yeah, so I do want to go back to that if I ever get a PS4 controller. But anyway, this is a good game. I really enjoyed it. I've wanted to buy this for such a long time. I do not have the platinum though, but I will eventually go back to and try and get the platinum. But Blood and Truth, it's a great game. I really enjoyed it. Um, Next up, uh, it's a fun game, and I think I have all the trophies apart from like one or two. You play it for like 5 minutes, and you've basically played the whole game. It is like basically a phone game put onto. Wait, it is actually a phone game put onto PlayStation VR. But Fruit Ninja VR, great game. It's fun. I think I've live streamed it before, but that's another thing that I could live stream. I have not. It doesn't have a platinum. Um, but yeah, it's something that I could play again. I haven't played it in a while, but it's something I could play on the channel. But anyway, I don't think I have not played the VR mode of this, but it's Tetris Effect. It has a VR mode, but I have not played it. And but this is a really good game. I really enjoy it, and obviously they've like it's now called Tetris Effect something I don't know, but it's they've added like multiplayer in it and everything now I think. But this is before they put the big update in. But there might be a PS5 version of it now. I can't remember. But anyway, the final VR game that I own is Wolfenstein Cyberpilot, which it's very very short and it's basically just an okay game. It's kind of gimmick, like you just try like each different like big robot that you normally like fight in the games, and it's all right. It's another thing that I will eventually attempt the platinum. Again, it might be live. Anyway, now we're on to the PS4 games now. So I've done PS5, done VR. Now we're on to PS4. So Agents of Mayhem, I've got the platinum. I fucking hate it. It's a really bad game, but I have the platinum. Assassin's Creed, the Ezio Collection. I do want to platinum these games, but I have not got the platinum. For Assassin's Creed 2, I nearly had the platinum, and then I lost my save or something. Something happened a long time ago, and like years and years ago. And I just can't be bothered to do everything again. But I will eventually go back and get the platinum on these games, and I will eventually do it. But Sony Assassin's Creed games I really like these days. But anyway, this is another thing I want to go back to and get the platinum on Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I remember enjoying this game. I can't really remember the story, but it's something I want to go and get the platinum. Next one is two games that I do want to get the platinum on as well, but the challenge mode, whatever they're called, is really they're very hard. But yeah, Batman Return to Arkham, really good games. They should have put Batman Origins in this collection as well, but whatever, really really good games. Honestly, we should have got another thing like this rather than that shitty Suicide Squad. But everybody's played this by now. Come on, but if you haven't, well worth getting. Anyway, that's that. That's that one now. Right. So we're on to. Actually, should I show them instead of showing the shelf? First, wait, you can see it, but I'll show them off. This is my display shelf. If you saw my Blu-ray collection one, I have a display shelf in the exact same place, but on that one I have identical bookcases there. But this is actually a funny story with this. I don't know how I did it. I think I was sleep deprived and I was just like not paying attention. But I could have sworn I saw a steelbook of the PS4, a PS5 version. But I accidentally bought the PS4 version steelbook. I didn't realize until I got home, and I was like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" But I realized that having the PS4 version, I was able to play the PS5 version of it. I just like installed it when you put the disc in. It's free, and but having the PS4 version, it means that I could platinum it twice if I ever decide to. So and I think it'll just auto pop possibly. But yeah, really good steelbook. I love this steelbook. It's great. I love the artwork on the steelbooks. It's really fun. I love them. I love it. But yeah. So that's two Resident Evil games I have steelbooks for. But yeah, I love the steelbooks. Yeah, PS5 upgrade available on it, says. But anyway, don't have the platinum on that. But this is on my display a bit. Is it gonna stay? Is it gonna stay? There you go. Right. This is just an empty box. As you know, I've got the steelbook there, and I've got the art book up on top there, if you can see. So it is literally just an empty box. And yeah, it said warning contains spoilers. Do not open until story complete, which is the art book. It has spoilers in. But yeah, obviously have not platinumed, but platinumed. And then this is something that I'm still working on the platinum. I should have had the platinum now. I've owned it for many years, but and if you can see, I actually own from like the collector's edition or whatever, uh, Nathan Drake. But anyway, like look at this steelbook. It's fucking beautiful. I'm so glad I have this steelbook. It's really good. Um, this came with all the DLC and everything. Uh, it even came with like shitty like the in-game money that you can like get with like real money. Uh, like the buy like costumes and shit. I just like never spent any of this stuff as well. I think eventually did, but yeah. Anyway, um, right now we're finally on to the second shelf, or second full shelf. So I don't know if the person is still here, but the person that asked about Bloodborne, well, we're getting to that now. So we'll take a big pile of these off, and then we're gonna go through them. Batman Arkham Knight. It took me a long time. It took me years, but many years ago now, I did eventually get the platinum. Um, it was a hell of a time, and if I didn't have the season pass, I wouldn't have been able to get all the challenges that you need to do. Like you need to get a certain amount of stars, and I basically cheated by getting a lot of DLC stars because I couldn't get free stars on a lot of the like base game challenges. But great game. And actually, I did not want to like. I thought that the game would end and um, you wouldn't be able to like continue the game if you do the like Nightfall protocol. So like literally, I had done that. I was on the Nightfall protocol, and for years I just didn't touch it until I got all the red light trophies and and then I platinumed the game. I was like, I'm not touching it until I've done that, until I've done everything in the game. And so I did that, and then yeah, just let us play afterwards. And I was like, oh fuck, I like literally just like kept it like, and I like avoided it and everything. I like kept it like, I was like, fuck. I could have just watched the ending, but whatever. Great game. I have the platinum. Um, can anyone even remember this game? I don't have the platinum. And never will. Uh, right. I love this game, and I've never really liked Battlefield games, but I love Battlefield One. I love the multiplayer. It's great. I hope the multiplayer is still alive because I would love to actually play it again. But great game, absolutely great game. And I own this one at least has all the multiplayer. Uh, it has all the DLC and everything. Um, anyway, finally, Bloodborne. Uh, I've owned this for a very long time, since like 2015. Um, I love this game. We need a PS5 version of it, please. Uh, but yeah, absolutely love it. Absolutely love this game. It's one of my favorite Soulsborne games. But yeah, I I'm like one trophy off the platinum. One trophy off. I will eventually platinum it. Um, I love these games, and I should have the platinum, and I will try and platinum them eventually. But yeah, great games, well worth playing. Um, but yeah, I don't want to. The identical. I don't. Oh, I did take it out. They're literally like they're literally just identical boxes. Like they're just at the very bottom. It just says what it is. But yeah, great games. So anyway, give me a second and I'll show you. I just want to these fucking sleeves. There we go. Right, anyway. We're going back to things I've... Right, can this... There we go. Right, we're going back to things I've platinumed. It took me a long time, but I have platinumed Borderlands 2 on the PS4. I have not platinumed the pre-sequel. I will eventually. I only need like 3 trophies, but yeah. Great games. I love those games. Absolutely fantastic. Tales from the Borderlands. I've actually platinumed this twice. For some reason, the physical and the digital are 2 different trophy lists, and so I have platinumed these twice. It's an alright game. Anyway, Borderlands 3, I have the platinum twice, the PS4 and the PS5 version. Not as good as Borderlands 1 or 2, but it's worth playing. The story, I mean, the villains are kind of shit in the third one. And it just came on PlayStation Plus, so if you haven't played it yet, it's you have PlayStation Plus. Well, it's well worth playing. Right, we're getting into a big clump of Call of Duty now. So anyway, Call of Duty Ghosts, very early PS4 game that I owned, probably one of the first ones I owned. I have the platinum. It's not that good of a game, but I have the platinum. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, I only got the platinum like last year, but I have the platinum. It's an alright game. Anyway, Black Ops 3, this game is shit. The only good thing about it is zombies. It is a really bad game. Apart from zombies. Zombies is really good. It's like the best zombies we've ever had in all the DLC. But yeah, it's really bad campaign and everything else. But anyway, so next up we have Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, and it came with obviously Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. I don't have the platinum on either of them. Eventually, I hope I will go for the platinum for Infinite Warfare if I can get help with the zombies, because I need to do the zombies Easter egg, and so it's pointless me trying to do everything else if I can't even get, because yeah, I need that Easter egg done. Next up, we have 2 more Call of Duties here. We have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Not Modern Warfare 2, sorry, World War 2. I'm literally so close to the platinum. I should have just platinumed it by now. I just got bored and stopped. But I am so close to the platinum. I really need to go back to it. I think I literally just need to do the collectibles. I think that's basically it. One of the few things. I've done the zombies and everything. So I really should go back. I tell you what, we're just going to get the whole of the shelf. There we go. Right. We've got the whole of the shelf off. So Black Ops 4, the start of last year, I went back to it and just played the fuck out of it, and I got a lot of trophies. And I haven't got the platinum because you need to do Blackout, and Blackout is fucking awful. But I've got some really rare trophies through this. But yeah, it's the zombies is at least quite good. And I've done all the base game Easter eggs, and I did the 5 remake map or whatever. But anyway, Cat Quest 1 and 2, and I have Cat Quest 3 pre-ordered actually. But yeah, great fun little indie games. I love them. Well worth playing. Next up, I would love to get these platinums. I'm like so close to the platinum for the second game, like so close. But there's this one level I just can't fucking do. But Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, I don't have the platinum on any of them. Next up, Cyberpunk 2077, and I was close to the platinum, but then I did a whole ending which like took like an hour or two. One of the endings, it took a long time, and then the trophy didn't pop for one of the endings, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to do that again. And I'd already done a couple of the endings, one after the other, and I was like, oh well, I don't want to have to keep like, I don't want to have to do this next ending and then an ending I just done if like they're not even gonna like work. So I just got annoyed and just gave up. But I will eventually go back to it. I'm pretty sure. I forgot there was even 2 discs for this, but yeah. Uh, there we go. Anyway, we're now into like fucking brilliant games, but I have the platinum for Dark Souls Remaster. And I would love the platinum for the other two, but I do not. Maybe eventually, might even live stream it. But yeah, great game, great game. Not as good as the first one, but and then I feel like I need to play this more. I finished it, but I feel like I'm still like kind of unknown. Like I haven't played it as much. I've only played through it once when I've like played through Dark Souls 1 and 2 like so much. So I do need to go back to that. Anyway, this has seen better fucking days, and I don't even know why because it's been sitting on the shelf, and every other Blu-ray has been fine. Blu-ray, sorry, Steelbook, but Destiny. And for British people out there, look at this. This is a relic. Granger Games receipt. Like fucking hell. um. Anyway, yeah. Um. That's that. I do not have the platinum. Um. I don't know why it went so rusty, but whatever. Um. So I have this digitally through PlayStation Plus, but it was only 80p at games, so I got it. But it doesn't have a cover, which is stupid. But yeah, Dishonored Definitive Edition. I have not played a Definitive Edition version yet, but yeah, I there you go. So Dishonored 2, I want to get the platinum for this eventually, but I don't yet. It's a good game. Right, so we only have a couple left for this shelf. But Dishonored, Death of the Outsider. That's another game that I want to platinum but I haven't yet. Decent game. Right. Um, Doom is another one I would like to platinum, but I do not yet. I have not played this in a long time, but it's a great game. Doom Eternal, another good game. Very fucking hard though. And I know we're gonna get a new Doom very soon. Right, 3 more for this shelf. Right, so I played a bit of this. I got it because it was cheap. I do not fucking like this game. Drive Club Special Edition. Yeah, this game's like you can't use multiplayer. It's kind of just a dead game now. I could still play the campaign and get us some trophies, but yeah, barely played. Um, Actually, I remember when I got this game, like, it was like, oh, there's no way that I had a friend in like at the time that like looked at it and it's like, oh, I'm not gonna bother getting it because there's no way this will have any of the DLC in, and it actually had everything. Like, the person that sold this had not used any of the DLC, so I actually got all the DLC, and then this person that I was friends with was very angry that I actually picked up and bought this, and he's like, "That was my game," and it's like, no, I was like, "No, you said you didn't want it because it wouldn't have DLC," and he just decided to get like a standard version of the game instead. But anyway, Dying Light, I have the platinum. I've had the platinum since what? Like, is it 2015 or whenever the game came out? Long time, but yeah, I want to get the sequel, and it will eventually. But yeah, but that's another platinum. So there, we've done with that shelf. we've only got two more shelves left. Um, which we've been a lot quicker. I'm surprised because, um, God, the Blu-ray it was like an hour and 40 minutes, and we're at 40 minutes now. We've only like two shelves left, so I feel like we're gonna get this done pretty quickly. By the way, if you look at yeah, I've got scabs, and that's because I shaved my head, and yeah. So if you're wondering why I got a cut on my head, yeah, I haven't been in a fight or anything. But anyway, the joys of being bald. Um, I do have electric razor, but I just decided to use like just like a shitty normal razor. Anyway, right. We're gonna take all these out. There we go. So anyway, we've got Fallout 4. I don't have the platinum, but I would like to eventually. But I'm dropping it. There you go. It's a decent game. I know the prices went up for them for the Fallout games because the TV series came out. Anyway, I just don't care about the Far Cry and Ubisoft games. I fucking hate and I hate every Ubisoft game. But I got this because, as you can see, it went down from £15 to £2.50 at Asda, so I bought it. Even though, like, I have the PS5 version on PlayStation Plus, but yeah, it's still in the wrapper. Ugh. This game was given to me a long time ago. I can't remember I've even played the game, but I don't like FIFA games. But I own it. There you go, FIFA 17. I can't remember if I've even played it. Maybe. This is a game I haven't played yet, but I got it because it's cheap and it's like a special version of it, a deluxe edition. It doesn't have any DLC, but For Honor. But even when they say no DLC, sometimes they still do have DLC. But it just depends if the person redeemed it or not, or it's a mistake or whatever. But yeah, For Honor, I've played a little bit of it through PlayStation Plus, and I do have it on PlayStation Plus. But I was like, oh well, it's £3. I want to like get something for my shelf. It's a special edition, so I picked it up. Anyway, a great game, but I don't have the platinum God of War. The reason why I don't have the platinum is it's not even technically. I wouldn't really call the game open world. Like at least when you're on the maps, when you're on the islands, it's like they're all like an actual like linear path that you have to go through, and so like it's really annoying trying to find the collectibles and stuff. Because it's like, oh, you're looking at the map and it's like, all right, it should be here. Oh no, there's actually different track that you have to loop all around. It's really annoying. But maybe one day I will have the platinum. Horizon Zero Dawn, I have the platinum. I just didn't like. I just like this game is. It's an alright game, but it's one of these games where it's overhyped. It's definitely overrated, but it's an alright game. I didn't realize how close I was to the platinum, and I just couldn't be bothered. So like for many years, I didn't have the platinum, and I think last year I finally got it. And I still need to play the sequel that's on PlayStation Plus. But anyway, this is a game I do not own. I do not own. Sorry, I have not played. Sorry, I do own. It's in my hand right now. I haven't even played. It's been sitting on my shelf for years. I have not played it. So yeah, that's Hidden Agenda. I think it's in the same universe as Until Dawn. But yeah, there you go. Anyway, some very old games now. Infamous Second Son, one of the first PS4 games I played. Really good, I love it. I have the platinum. Infamous First Light, I have the platinum. A great game. Killzone Shadowfall. This is literally like the first game I've ever owned on PlayStation 4. Or like it's the second one. Sorry, I think I got Rayman myself, and my parents got me this, and it's fucking awful. Um, but yeah, they back in 2014 when I got the PlayStation 4. Um, anyway, Kingdom Hearts. I have the platinum from the first game, but I don't have any other platinums. Kingdom Hearts 2, it's really annoying. I just need to do the gummy ship, like the hardest difficulty uh, challenges, and it's just like, oh my god, I like fucked up my thumb like mashing the buttons, and I feel like honestly that probably damaged the buttons as well, but like I could barely move, my thumb just like sealed up from doing the gummy ship missions, like, oh, but yeah, well worth playing all these games, great games. Anyway, I don't have any platinums on these, but I would like to. But yeah, well, I think only one of them actually has a platinum, and that's Dream Drop Distance. But yeah, I probably will go back and get the platinum eventually. I have played it on a live stream, by the way, Dream Drop Distance. But Kingdom Hearts 3, I have the platinum. I did like just abandon it for a while after finishing the game because like you had to like go around collecting shite. But I have the platinum. I've had the platinum for a while now, for a couple of years I think. But anyway, Knack 2, I have the platinum. Where is Knack 3, PlayStation? These are the greatest games ever made. Where is Knack 3? Lego Harry Potter Collection. Great games. I know that they were going to make another Lego Harry Potter game that was going to be like kind of like uh, Star Wars the Skywalker Saga, but it got cancelled, so that's annoying. Great games though. Next up, again, why is there like damage on this? Why is this rusting? That's annoying. That's so annoying. But anyway, we've got Lego Star Wars: The Force Awakens, a shit game for a shit movie, but I really like the Steelbook. It's great. Great Steelbook for a shitty game, but great Steelbook anyway. I don't know when Empire Strikes Back is like a level for this or whatever, but whatever. Anyway, DLC level or whatever it was, I can't remember. But I would like to get the DLC trophies, but I would have to like play the whole game again because I don't have my save for it. So like, yeah, that's why I just haven't done it. Maybe eventually. Anyway, these are a couple more. I have platinum that, by the way. Platinum Lego Harry Potter, platinum Knack 2, a platinum Lego Star Wars, The Force Awakens. Anyway, we've got Life is Strange Before the Storm. I have the platinum. I remember really enjoying Life is Strange 1, but now I just think they're cringe and really bad, but and boring. But I have the limited edition version that came with the music, and came with like some costumes that I don't even think I used. Came with an art book, which I can show the art book after I've finished showing all of this. But anyway, yeah, so that's that. I've finished. I've have the platinum. I've had that for a long, long, long time. And then anyway, Life is Strange limited edition. That also comes with an art book and the licensed soundtrack. But yeah, it sucks that you have to pay for the PS5 upgrade. It's shit. Well, it's not even an upgrade. It's just like the count is a different game. But anyway, I adored these games. 1 and 2 on the PlayStation 1. One of the first games I played, probably one of the early games. I mean, but anyway, Medieval. Great game. Where is Medieval 2 remaster or remake? Sorry, and I need to at least put it on PlayStation Plus, like in the premium like whatever PS1 collection. But yeah, great game. PlayStation Plus now has Medieval, the remake, Medieval 1, and Medieval Resurrections, which is like already a remake of Medieval 1. So that's like really weird. Where's Medieval 2? Anyway, Mirror's Edge, Catalyst. I'm never really been a fan of these games, but yeah, this is like the last game I ever bought from Granger Games before it closed. Um, but yeah, anyway, we got. I actually sold this game, but I bought it back for the platinum, and then I've never. I bought it like last year, and I've just never platinumed it. Or might be nearly this year, but anyway, made that's also suspect. Yeah, I will eventually get the platinum, but that game is shit. Anyway, PD2, the big score. I would love to get the platinum for these games, but leveling up takes so long. It's just a fucking nightmare. And the game is just like it's so grindy. Right. These are some games that I bought. The next two, and then later on you're gonna see some more as well that I bought. That I bought like they were so cheap at Game, by a British shop called Game. And they don't have any covers or anything. But for 40p, I've never played it yet. Power Rangers Battle for the Grid or something. It's covered, but by a sticker. But yeah, this was only 40p. This is another one that was cheap, and so I got it. It doesn't have a cover or anything, but it was 80p. So yeah, have not played it. Next up, Ratchet and Clank. I platinum this, assume yeah, I got it. I plan like just took us like what, like 2 days or something to platinum it. Great game. So anyway, Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't think I'll ever platinum this game, but it's a really, 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 really good game. Next up, Rainbow Six Siege for 80p. Again, doesn't have a cover, but yeah, have never played it. Right, we are now on to the final shelf. So we're actually doing this a lot quicker than the Blu-ray collection. But yeah, we have one full shelf left, and then I'll show some of the art books, and then we're done. So anyway, I'm just gonna. Well, I'm 3 games from actually finishing that shelf off, and there'll be like no space for any other games. So like this actually isn't a complete shelf. But anyway, Resident Evil 3, I haven't got the platinum, but I will eventually platinum it. I've just been distracted by like playing games and making content for YouTube, but I will platinum this eventually. Oh, I've barely started this game honestly, but Resident Evil Revelations, I will eventually get to this game. I've had it downloaded like multiple times and then just deleted it for space. I just haven't played it yet. There isn't any reason for it. I just haven't done it. But anyway, yeah, that's Resident Evil Revelations. I have the second one, Revelations 2, on digital. But anyway, since we're the third remaster, I have the PS4 and PS5 version platinumed. Great game. That's all I can say about it. This was pre-owned, so it didn't actually have the Get Out of Hell because it was like a code, like DLC code, whatever. But I then bought it digitally eventually. But yeah, I have the platinum for both. Yeah, there's actually some old like videos of me playing these games. Very old videos. Um, Shadow of Mordor Game of the Year edition. Yes, this is another one without a cover, but this is like from 2019. I got this. This isn't a recent one that I didn't get, but yeah, great game. That's another one I would love to platinum actually. Now we got this also doesn't have a cover, but it's just blank. But Sonic Colors Ultimate. I have not played it yet, but I do really want to play it. I've been wanting to play it for a long time. It was like very very cheap, only a couple of pounds, because it didn't have a cover or anything. So yeah. Anyway, another Sonic game, Sonic Mania Plus. Great game, and I've only played through it once. I should actually play through it again. But yeah, this is a really good game. I love it. It comes with like a reversible cover and stuff. Makes it look like a Mega Drive game. It's a really good game, well worth playing. I should actually replay it, and I might replay it for the channel actually. Great music as well. I've got it on my Spotify playlist. Um, so anyway, uh, we've got now a nostalgic game that I have actually platinumed. But SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, really good game, well worth playing. It's really annoying, right? Because I keep getting no like the game, they keep making it so it tells us on my console, oh, this game's on sale, and it's like, why are you telling me? Because the only way you're able to tell me is if it's like news for the game. It's like, why are you telling me this news when I own it? It's like so weird, and it's constantly on sale. It's always on sale, and it's like, I don't know why it's telling me. The game is telling me when I literally own it, and that's the only way I would get that notification. Whatever. Anyway, Spyro the Dragon. There's clips of this getting uploaded to the channel every single day, right till the end of the year. But yeah, I have platinumed them all in 2018. Great games. 1 and 2 is perfect. 3 is okay, but yeah. I heard that they're like making a Spyro 4, which can't wait. Anyway, Tearaway Unfolded. I don't have the platinum. Maybe eventually. I kind of found it boring. Maybe one day. Anyway, The Division. I really enjoyed this game, but I'm probably never gonna get the platinum. I actually own the second one digitally. The Last of Us Part 2. Yeah, I got it because it was £3.60, and it's because it's from game. It doesn't have a cover. That's why it's super cheap. I borrowed this from somebody in 2020. I haven't got the platinum because I haven't replayed it, but I probably will go for the platinum. And I'm not paying for the fucking PS5 version unless it's like super cheap. I think it might be a tenner. I can't be bothered. I hope it's just a tenner, but it should be cheaper. But anyway, the Aura 1886. I got like a collector's edition version of it. It's a good game. I really enjoyed it. Yes, it's short, but I really love this game. I've already played through it once, but yeah. Right. We've only got this much left. So let's see what we've got. This is like a recently bought game. This is like my second most recent game. The next game is actually the most recent that I've bought. But yeah, I only bought this from Asda because it was on sale. They were trying to get rid of it because who wants this fucking game? but it was a 10 hour and I got it for £2.50. Gollum, uh, Lord of the Rings, Gollum. Yeah, I'm not. Oh fuck, I'm dropping it. I'm not looking forward to eventually playing this. I'll play it live though. I'll definitely do a live stream of this game. Once I eventually play it. Um, anyway, the next game, which is the most recent game I have bought, The Walking Dead, the final season. I got really put off with Telltale games. I couldn't be bothered with them, but but then it was on sale for like Halloween last year, and I ended up playing season 3, even though I haven't played season 2, and I really really enjoyed it. So yeah, and I is there a season 4 and then this is season 5? I can't remember. Maybe this is season 4. I can't remember. But yeah, I will eventually play this. Right. It's so unfortunate that I've started this game, like I've booted up the game and like restarted the whole story like 5 times, and I've never ever finished this game. I've never finished it. I've never played the DLC or anything, even this game comes with all the DLC. I will eventually sit down and play this entire game, do everything on it, and do all the DLC. I promise. I promise. Hand on heart. I promise I will eventually. And I'll do it live. Fuck it. Titanfall 2 is another game I definitely need to replay it and finish. In platinum, sorry. I have finished the game. I need a platinum though. Hopefully I eventually platinum it. The Outer Worlds, I would have to replay it, but yeah, this is another thing I would love to platinum. Maybe one day. It's an alright game. Right. We're nearly done. I have the platinum for all 3. Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection. Absolutely fucking amazing games. Love them. I have the platinum on all 3. Uncharted The Lost Legacy. I don't have the platinum. It's just like it's the open world like fucking levels are just that big level. It's just unbearable. It's just unbearable. I'm sick of games with like ridiculous amount of collectibles as well. Even though I've just platinumed the Lego Star Wars the Skywalker saga for the second time. But yeah, I just can't be arsed with collectibles. But yeah, I will platinum this eventually. Um. Anyway, this is another one I got from Game from like super cheap because I didn't have a cover. But for 80p, I got Wasteland. I've never played it. It has not been opened. It's still got the protective seal on. Yeah. Product protected. Yeah, I've not played it. Right. We've got a bunch of W's now, not as in W's as in really good games, just as in alphabetically these are W's. Well, Wasteland was as well. Oh, Wasteland 2, sorry, I just said Wasteland. It's Wasteland 2. Anyway, Watch Dogs. I have the platinum. I don't like the game though. Watch Dogs 2. I don't have the platinum and I don't like the game. I hate Ubisoft games. At the time that I bought them, I didn't. Wolfenstein Old Blood. I just need to do the challenges. The challenges are really hard, but I'm very close to the platinum. I've won this for many, many years, though. What are you doing, Flash? What are you doing? Wolfenstein: The New Order. I have the platinum. Really good game. I've been trying to get. I will eventually get the PS3 version platinumed as well. Oh, say hello to everybody. Oh. He's purring away. Well, having a very short break at the end. Oh, there you go. See, I told you it was a very short break. So anyway, we've got Wolfenstein: The New Order. I did go back to this like last year, I think, and yeah, it was last year, and I got a lot more trophies on this. But the reason why I had barely any trophies is because I was playing on my very first PS4 console. I ended up getting a PS4 Pro after my PS4, but it kept on like I was able. This game was just like too much for my PS4. It was just like my PS4 just powered off after 15 minutes. I think, and so but I was basically playing it through that. I was playing the game at like 15-minute bursts, like each time. It was crazy, but yeah, that's Wolfenstein New Order for you. Um, I oh no, I'm totally wrong. It's New Colossus that I went back and got up, like did a bunch of trophies. I have the platinum for this. Sorry, what I've just said there was about the second one. That my console was like done. It was broken, and it was just my PS4, my original PS4, and it was just yeah. But anyway, I went back and got a lot of the trophies, but there's a trophy that I'll never get, and it's for like, like if you get hit once, you die. Yeah, that's never happening. Anyway, we're on to the very last game, uh, Yakuza Zero. I don't have the platinum. I just, it's just, I'm sorry, but they're boring to me. I went through a bunch of Yakuza games where I get to a certain point and then I just stop playing. Um, anyway, we've done them, but I thought I would show off some art books beforehand that's came with them. I thought that might be fun to do. So that's the game collection done. I've shown all the games. We've got some soundtracks at the back there. Oh my god, it's pouring it down. But we've got some of the soundtracks. I've got the God of War soundtrack. Um, so yeah, can just blast out, just have a good time listening to that. We've got the Two Life is Strange soundtracks up there as well. I don't want to knock everything over trying to get them, but anyway, I will show some art books. I mean, this is just like some art cards that I have. Uh, so this is not any art books, but the art cards. Uh, yeah, the postcards. Now this is old. I have Call of Duty Black Ops. Like this is a guide of it. Like shows what the collectibles are and everything. Like well, Intel is, and this is obviously I've had this since I was a little kid, so this is like been written in and stuff. But it says all the game modes, all the maps. It shows all the maps and like yeah, it's a strategy guide thing. Yeah, my parents got me this, but yeah, that's for Black Ops One. And then got Super Mario Maker art book. I'll just quickly show some, but yeah. Cool art book. I don't own the game anymore, but I still have the art book. So we're not done with art books yet. We've still got plenty. Well, we've got a couple more. People are getting loud out there. Got Sonic Mania, the art of Sonic Mania. Again, I'll show a little bit. This is like obviously just like paper, so I'm trying to be careful with it. But yeah, I love that image. Oh my god, it's fucking pouring it down. Art of the Devil, it's for Devil May Cry 4. and the PS3 version. There you go. There's some art for you of Devil May Cry 4. Right, Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris. Shitty game, by the way, but yeah. That just looks like me. Anyway, next up we have Cyberpunk. Again, this is flimsy paper. But yeah, just says a bit of. It just tells like some history and like some detail about Night City. Kind of like, just gives you more information about the world. But yeah. Next up, we have two more art books. We have Life is Strange, Before the Storm. So I'll quickly show a little bit of that. Like I was like a coffee stain there. That's obviously not me. That was actually That's actually like in the book. Yeah. There you go. That's all I'll show. And then we've got obviously the original Life is Strange. This is meant to be like, I guess, like Max Caulfield's like art book or whatever, but yeah. This is the art book. So there you go. We've got. Is there any more? Do I have some here? No, I don't do it. Oh fuck! I've just dropped everything. Right. So we have two more art books. I'll just quickly grab one at a time. We have Marvel Spider-Man, the art of the game. So I'll quickly show some of that. If you want to see the dump that is Peter Parker's bedroom, there you go. This like art book is really good. Like, sorry, yeah, it's kind of yeah. Really good art book. There's a shocker. But yeah, this is a really cool art book of Marvel Spider-Man. I'll show you Electro. Like, look at this. This is really cool. That's fucking beautiful. I'll show you this. Look at that. That's really cool. I'll show one more. It's got street art here. Scorpion. I'll show this one. Yeah, so I got that art book. Right, one final art book to show off. We have The Art of Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. So here we go. Obviously, I'm not going to show it all, but I'll show a bit off. Yeah, it's hard to see, I know. Yeah, this is for Uncharted 4. Really cool artwork. Oh, that's cool. Just flicking through it. Oh, and then there's Cassie. There you go. But yeah, so that's all the art books. Oh, I can show I can show what the collector's edition for the order. Yeah, this was a really cool box. I've kept this obviously because it's really cool. Came in like a plastic boxing thing as well, but it was shit, so I've got rid of that. But it is very cool. Yeah. Oh fuck. It's rusted away, but I've got it here. The thing that they use to like the healing thing for the heal themselves. I am gonna flip the camera around and let you have a close up of all the games in a minute. Ugh. Right, here we'll go. Right, so obviously got this here. Got the art book. Got Nathan Drake here. Probably collector's edition as well. Cool detail on it. Oh, why is it getting blurry? Stop it. Anyway, so we got that, and then got a little Lara Croft. Got the albums here. Got a little knack. Obviously, got the PlayStation logo light. Got the little display shelf. Why is it going blurry, man? Stop it. Resident Evil 4. PS5 collection is there, then VR. But yeah, this is it. And then at the very bottom, we've got the art books there. But eventually, the art books will move and they'll put more PlayStation games there because obviously I'm running out of space. I've only got enough for like 3 more games, and then out this is all full. Just like the Blu-ray shelf is all full. But yes, Flash, I know. But yeah, that's it. It's taken over an hour, but that's all the art books, and I mean I've got some more gaming soundtracks. I've got them over here. I'll show some of the gaming soundtracks. 2 seconds. Wait, where do I have the gaming soundtracks? Because I think I still have a couple somewhere here. I've the White Deer soundtrack. It's like a Japanese horror game. I don't even own the game anymore. But I own the soundtrack. You got it free. It's like separate. It didn't even come with like. And when it came with the game originally, it was just like a special offer. Came with it for free. I'm sure I have other games, don't I? Other, I have the For Honor soundtrack. I'm sure there's others. Let's have a look. Oh, this is very professional. Surely others. I'm sure there was. There is another one somewhere, but I can't find it. Where is it? Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's like the soundtrack of like Sexy Brutal or whatever it's called. Anyway, so that's it. That is the whole PlayStation collection. PlayStation 4, PlayStation VR, and PlayStation 5. And the soundtracks, the art books, everything. So, this is obviously to celebrate 1K. We've done Blu-ray now. We've done. Oh no, he's away. We've done. We've done Blu-ray. We've done PlayStation now, PS4 and PS5 and VR. We've done that now. Next up, my 1K live streams. It'll either be a cat video live stream, showing off the cats, or it's gonna be me gaming. Maybe me gaming next. And I'll review some movies and stuff in it probably. But I'm just gonna chill for now, I think. But thank you for watching. It's been fun. Thank you. Oh, I'll show you this. So Spyro. It's very rusted, but and it had like for PlayStation 4 like themes on. But yeah, very rusted. But and it fell off as a keyring. But yeah. Anyway. It's been a pleasure. It's so great that I've reached 1K and the channel is still growing. It's just really fun. Just thank you so much. And it's been really great to do some of these things that make up the channel, like the collection videos, and obviously I'm gonna do some gaming live streams to celebrate 1K as well. But thank you so much. This is like this is busted as well, but this is also from the Order 1886. That's the thing they used to heal themselves, keep themselves young or whatever. But anyway, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. The 1K streams are still gonna come. Still gonna celebrate it for a little bit longer. But thank you so much. Bye bye.